What if I told you that your brain is physically different from a millionaire's brain, and that these differences can be measured in a laboratory? Scientists have discovered that wealthy people and poor people literally think with different parts of their brain. The neural pathways that fire when you make financial decisions are fundamentally different from those of successful entrepreneurs and investors. Today, I'm revealing the groundbreaking neuroscience research that proves why some people build wealth effortlessly, while others struggle financially their entire lives. This isn't about intelligence or willpower. It's about brain structure and neural programming. If you want to rewire your brain for wealth, hit that subscribe button. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly how to activate the same neural circuits that millionaires use automatically. Here's what neuroscientists discovered when they put wealthy and poor people in brain scanners while making financial decisions. When poor people think about money, their amygdala lights up like a Christmas tree. The amygdala is your brain's fear center. It's designed to detect threats and trigger fight or flight responses. For people with poverty programming, money triggers the same brain activity as seeing a snake or hearing a gunshot. When millionaires think about money, their prefrontal cortex activates instead. This is your brain's executive center, responsible for logic, planning, and strategic thinking. They literally think about money with a completely different part of their brain. This explains why poor people make emotional money decisions while rich people make logical ones. When your amygdala is firing, you can't access higher-level thinking. You're in survival mode, not wealth-building mode. Dr. Brad Klontz at Creighton University conducted brain imaging studies on people with different financial backgrounds. The results were shocking. People raised in financial scarcity showed hyperactive amygdala responses to money-related stimuli, while those from wealthy families showed calm prefrontal cortex activation. But here's the incredible part. These neural patterns can be changed. Your brain has something called neuroplasticity, which means you can literally rewire it by changing your thinking patterns. Let me show you the 3 key neurological differences between rich and poor brains and how to reprogram each one. Neurological difference number 1, fear-based versus opportunity-based processing. Poor people's brains are wired to see financial threats everywhere. When they see someone else succeed, their brain interprets it as a threat to their own survival. When markets go down, they panic and sell. When opportunities arise, they focus on what could go wrong. Rich people's brains are wired to see opportunities. The same market crash that triggers fear in poor people triggers excitement in wealthy people. Their neural circuits literally process the same information differently. Brain imaging shows that when presented with investment opportunities, wealthy individuals show increased activity in the brain's reward centers, while poor individuals show increased activity in threat detection areas. Here's how to rewire this. Neural pathway. Every time you catch yourself thinking about what could go wrong financially, force yourself to list 3 potential positive outcomes. This activates your prefrontal cortex and weakens the amygdala's fear response. Practice this daily. When you see someone else's success, instead of feeling threatened, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This rewires your brain from threat detection to opportunity recognition. Neurological difference number 2, scarcity circuits versus abundance circuits. People with poverty programming have hyperactive neural pathways that constantly scan for scarcity. Their brains are literally programmed to notice what's missing, what's running out, what they can't afford. Wealthy people's brains have strong abundance circuits. They notice opportunities, resources, and possibilities. It's not that they ignore problems, they just don't default to scarcity thinking. Neuroscientist Dr. Sonia Lyubomirsky found that people who practice gratitude for 21 days show measurable changes in brain structure. The neural pathways associated with positive thinking become stronger and more automatic. Here's your abundance rewiring protocol. Every morning, write down 3 financial resources you currently have access to. This could be your income, your skills, your network, your time, or your knowledge. This simple practice strengthens neural pathways that recognize abundance instead of scarcity. Before making any purchase decision, ask yourself, how can I afford this, instead of I can't afford this. This question activates problem-solving neural networks instead of limitation-focused circuits. Neurological difference number 3, short-term versus long-term neural activation. Poor people's brains show hyperactivity in areas associated with immediate gratification. When they see something they want, their reward centers fire intensely, overriding long-term thinking centers. Rich people's brains show stronger activity in areas associated with delayed gratification and future planning. They can resist immediate pleasures because their long-term reward circuits are more developed. The famous Stanford marshmallow experiment wasn't just about willpower, it was about neural development. Children who could delay gratification had stronger prefrontal cortex activity, and they became more financially successful as adults. Here's how to develop long-term neural circuits. Before any purchase over $100, implement a 24-hour waiting period. This strengthens your prefrontal cortex and weakens impulsive spending pathways. Practice visualization of your future wealthy self for 10 minutes daily. Brain scans show that visualizing future success activates the same neural circuits as actually experiencing success, strengthening your long-term thinking patterns. Now let me show you the complete neurological reprogramming system that wealthy people use unconsciously. Step 1. Morning neural priming. Spend 10 minutes visualizing financial success while in a relaxed state. This activates wealth-building neural circuits and sets your brain's default mode for the day. Step 2. Opportunity recognition training. Whenever you encounter financial information, ask yourself, what opportunity does this create? This question literally rewires your brain from threat detection to opportunity recognition. Step 3. Delayed gratification practice. For every impulse purchase, wait 24 hours and use that time to research investment opportunities instead. This strengthens long-term thinking neural pathways. Step 4. Abundance circuit activation. End each day by listing 3 ways money flowed to you or opportunities that appeared. This could be your salary, a business idea, or even finding money. On the ground, Step 5, fear circuit disruption. When you notice financial anxiety, take 5 deep breaths and ask, what would I do if I knew I couldn't fail? This interrupts amygdala activation and engages strategic thinking centers. The timeline for neural rewiring varies, but most people begin noticing different thought patterns within 30 days of consistent practice. After 90 days, these new neural pathways become more automatic than the old ones. Remember, your current financial situation isn't permanent. It's just a reflection of your current neural programming. The same brain that was programmed for poverty can be rewired for wealth. Every day you practice these techniques, you're literally building new neural circuits that successful people use automatically. You're not just changing your thoughts, you're changing your brain structure. If this neuroscience breakthrough opened your eyes to why you think about money the way you do, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. Next video, I'm revealing the specific daily habits that create millionaire neural patterns. But if you want to accelerate your neural reprogramming right now, I've created the complete Millionaire brain training system that includes guided neural exercises, brain training apps, and daily protocols used by neuroscientists. Remember, you don't need a different brain to build wealth. You just need to use your brain differently. Reprogram your neural circuits, and wealth becomes neurologically inevitable. Your millionaire brain is waiting to be activated. The only question is whether you'll do the neural work to unlock it.